Hi collective, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationships with ourselves first, okay? So we can have a healthy relationship outside of ourselves, but it comes from the essence of love, right? Loving self, loving others, loving beings, loving planet, okay? And absolutely loving God, putting God as first. What's in the air that's in plain sight, okay, is a tower moment. All right, we're going to look at the energy of a tower moment, all right? We want to co-create with the universe. Okay, so some of you is looking at balancing after there seems to be two people coming out of a tower moment, okay? Something that was built away from the intuition. So that means the devil's in the house, okay? So that means there's going to be upheavals, echoes, fights, you name it, because someone built a foundation away from the intuition. But what's hidden was a fortune. Ancestors came in, booted people out for some of you. But some of you, there's a tower because some people was looking for someone's inheritance, or there's going to be a breakdown in a decrease in someone's inheritance because someone's probably fighting over someone's property, inheritance. Okay. So we're looking at when we build with our intuition, your ancestors will rain down, okay? Your inheritance, your legacy. Okay, so we're looking at the tree of life, looking at wisdom. Okay, we're looking at the loyalty from the spirit of the self to plant a foundation on the intuition so we can plant a solid foundation. So we're looking at, they say money don't rain of money. Oh, money don't grow on tree. They're lying. It does. It grows on your life tree, you know. Yeah. If you look at the tree of life. So when you look at the tree of life, there's lots of money on that tree. But you have to look for your own purpose, your own foundation, okay, before that can happen. So your tree can be solid and not stuck in the air. So you're blowing fart in the art that's blowing in, you know, castles in the air. Or you're looking at people that come into your life. They want to do like, what do you call that other one? Gaslighting. You don't want to be stuck. You want to come away from that situation. Someone's coming out of a difficult situation, okay? Because somebody was stuck in thought, maybe about inheritance, maybe about a lucrative deal, or people coming together, all right, where you can make a legacy. You can make your dreams come true when it comes to pentacles, all right? You're looking at the 10 of pentacles. It's like generational wealth that was stuck in the thought or in isolation, all right? But the mind's coming to calmer waters, all right? There seems to be a situation where someone's going to spiritual prison, or prison of the mind, or earth prison, or you're looking at self-restriction. But for some of you, okay, you might not see your legacy, all right? And your hands might be tied, but your legs are free, and the gates are open for you to come out of that mental thought of isolation. Just use your intuition to rebuild your tower, all right? You trust your intuition, you trust yourself, you trust your soul, you trust your soul purpose, all right, my darlings? Just have a clear conscience, all right? And walk in love, okay? So you don't miss out on any opportunities, because it seems like someone's stuck in their thought about losing an opportunity, okay? Because they were given the hand of God, a gift to plant, all right, as a spiritual treasure. But it's okay, collectives. You might feel regrets, but put all regrets into grace with all your wisdom, your knowledge, and drink your cup of love. And look out for like synchronicities. Someone's looking out for synchronicities to come out of a stuck situation. Yeah, just learn about love. There you go. Just learn about love. Be studious. Someone's got love on their mind. Maybe someone misses somebody and they want to start a new love. It's like a sparking of love, right? Maybe invitation of love. Maybe someone regrets not inviting you, or someone is being invited to places and they say no thank you. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is on their mind about a tower moment that was built on false ground, all right? So they're being very sharp with their words, all right? This is the Queen of Swords. She has a very clear, conscious mind, all right? So we can never be in stuck situations for too long, because while we're learning, this is Earth School, all right? We're here to graduate from our flaws, okay? This is why it's called university. This is like a university, you know, unpeel it like an onion, okay? So someone's inviting people over, but when you come over, come with the truth, not about the truth. When you get locked out, you get blocked. Simple. We could be looking at a commitment, or we could be looking at a spiritual teacher, okay? Or we're looking at molding like everything we know from everyone's different tradition, everyone's different culture, everyone's different like religion, beliefs, practices, and you can just pick the best ones that's going to lead you towards your spiritual family. Okay, so you don't need to stay stuck in isolation, all right, my darlings, or miss out on opportunity. Just look in your cup of love, all right, because now we're looking at God. God is raining down. Queen of Swords is guided by God to come out of a stuck situation. Or if you're in a stuck situation within the mind, God would, or when you have faith in God, God will rain down, all right? Someone's very balanced when it comes to equal give and take, okay? Because now we've got answers to sharing what we need, information, okay? When it comes to charitable situations, when we come into information, to teach how to come out of like self-restriction, how to not miss out on opportunities when it comes to the hand of God, giving you your gifts to plant as a foundation, all right? Learn from your mistakes. Remember every dream as well, from the beginning of the day you were born till now. Try and analyze it if you can remember some of them. Learn from your mistakes and then come to peace and allow your answers to help you, guide you through your purpose, okay? Because now you have an horizon, okay? You got a beautiful horizon for you, okay? Because why? Because you got the gift of God given to you. Because God understands. Maybe some people are stuck in the mind of isolation when it comes to give and take. Why? Because people are stabbing people behind the back, okay? They were sinking their shit to people's lips, you know, and actually like, oh, we're friends. Stab, backstab. No more of that, okay? We're going to learn to walk away from people, things, and places that don't serve for our highest good, right? So we can have an equal give and take in relationships with people, things, and places, because while you've gone within and you've worked on oneself, okay? So someone's working on themselves and they're seeing the truth. They're seeing the star in themselves and they're getting the hand of God, okay? And you're creating your opportunities now with your intuition. Someone could have a psychic situation with someone, okay? But you're finding the yin and the yang within yourself by working on yourself. Someone would love to work with you, or maybe an air sign person. It could be a King of Swords or a Queen of Swords, but someone that's very balanced. If it's the King of Swords or if the Queen of Swords, we'll look at someone very balanced. We'll look at someone that has their full faith in God, all right? Because God is leading the Queen of Swords, all right, into a situation where they need to be working with a lovable talent, collaboration, quality, network, skills, you name it, because one can't do it without two and two can't do it without one and three. So we're looking at masterpieces, okay? We're looking at spiritual transformation. We're looking at a spiritual romantic journey, okay? All right, but some of us are stuck in that energy of maybe insecurities or stuck in a situation when it comes to unrequited love. But now we're looking at equal, because now we're looking at a soulmate or past life. We're looking at memories, all right? Or we're looking at family and God, ancestors, you know, raining down to give us that equal give and take. So you can be charitable, but still have enough information, wisdom from your ancestors to help other people with their seeds as well. As long as and with yourself, because you don't want to be stuck investing in other people, do you know what I mean? And you end up being ghosted. You don't want to go out of anyone no more because you've got no money. Went from a 10 to a 6. Do you know what I mean? No. Let God help you to find who's for you, who's not for you. Use your intuition. So someone's doing their intuition. When it comes to a job, I can see someone being promoted in the job as well. All right. But someone has fond memories. Okay. You can look at past life. Maybe when an ex wants to come and give recognition. Because now you look at applying the foundation. Someone's investing in the foundation. It's going to be more equal give and take. But maybe when it comes to the equalness, it was stuck. But now it's not. We're going for equal give and take now. What you sow is what you reap. So now we're using God as our foundation. That's the middle of our foundation. God's in our ear, raining it down. Yeah. So now we're beautifully balanced. We've got God by our sides, helping us because we've got the strength. All right. We're looking at the lion and the lioness. All right. Maybe the divine feminine is taming the masculine, the beast within the masculine. Or when you're looking at yourself, away from a soulmate, you're looking at balancing your feminine and masculine within yourself to give you that inner strength, unconditional love. Why? Because when there's problems around, okay, like tower moments, when it comes to your foundation, maybe when you're stuck in your past memory, it can make you a little bit frustrated. So you take your feminine energy within yourself and tame your beast with your information. Do you know what I mean? Information brings transformations. And transformations, you can transition, you know, out of any stuck situation. So someone's gone within and seen the truth. Why? Because when you seek the truth, you'll find out who's the conflictor and who is not. Who's the dominator, who's not the dominator. Because when God comes in, this is Earth School, isn't it? This is like a class. We're all here to graduate from our flaws. God comes in and says, all right, children, here's your soul, here's your soul, here's your soul, here's your soul. But everyone comes and want to fight. There's a conflict over, I know best, you know best, I don't, you don't, I do. And it's like having a conversation, but no one's listening to understand, but people are listening to just reply. So now you have to go within and seek the truth and see who's being conflicted within your energy. That's not the right energy with you. So now there's a spiritual warfare. Why? Because the energy is not the same. We're not meant to be together. All right? It's not, it's just, we're just not. It is what it is. We're not in our same pathway, you know? Now we're looking at conflict when it comes to working on a 2 of Cups. So we're looking at regrets. We're looking at abandon, all right? To work on this 2 of Cups, but the abandonment came into happiness. Someone's highlighting a conflict, or somebody was happy to work on a conflict with 2 of Cups. But no, we're looking at self-love. It's all about self-love. You've got to go within yourself and find that self-love so you can pour outside of yourself, you know? Because God needs room to work between us, okay? But it works from self-love, okay? Someone's quite intuitive, quite psychic, but God's given you the hand of love. You've got to walk in truth, in love, and talk in truth, okay? And don't be up at night in worry. Could be talking about Gemini person. We're looking at a tower moment. Maybe Queen of Swords is thinking about a tower moment. Because the truth have cut through a lie that was built on false ground. So now the truth has brought down someone's foundation. So there seems to be echoes, upheavals, fights, all right? There seems to be a foundation up in smoke, all right? Because it was far under art and it was building castles in the air, all right, when it comes to their foundation. So now someone's stuck in their thoughts. Maybe Queen of Swords is thinking about this stuck situation. Maybe they're shocked of how stuck their legacy was, all right? So now you're looking at the King and Queen of Swords stuck thinking, you know, about this legacy. So you have to tame the beast because we had sparkling godly ideas from our ancestors raining down, all right? So he gave us energy, gave us enthusiasm, okay? But it got stuck in the echoes. The echoes, you know, so he got stuck. So now because of the situation, someone's going to spiritual prison, okay, spirit of the mind, okay, or earth prison, because now we have a different perspective of why things were stuck. The 2 of Cups was stuck in the air, okay, because somebody was looking for gifts and charity. They wasn't looking at the bigger picture. That's why there's a conflict. Nobody was understanding about God's position, what God wanted. You know what I mean? Like, this reminds me of like when people talk about the Bible and God and Jesus goes around helping everybody, and God comes along and he wants something done, but people look at it as a gift. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's no, you're not supposed to do that. God gave us all a gift to plant heaven on earth, you know? So we're looking at the strength of how God can help us rain down our equal give and take when it comes to being practical on earth, so we can give in service. But you have to look into yourself. Somebody was very curious about this gift. So they was looking, but someone's looking into having a different perspective of why things were stuck when it comes to like equal give and take, charities. So God's looking at this. Queen of Swords is looking at this. She's taming the beast within oneself. It could be thinking about a curious person. We're looking at healing. We're looking at inspiration. We're looking at starseed, okay? We're looking at intuition. We're looking at telepathic information. Someone's walking with love on their sleeves. Could be a Queen of Swords, all right? In love with God. When it comes to equal give and take, because they always see God within themselves. That's what gives them total self-reliance to walk away from people, things, and places in the group that is not, that their foundation isn't about happiness. So now the Queen of Swords is speaking maybe to a Leo person, okay, about working on options, opportunities when it comes to telepathic information. So they're both speaking when it comes to the dreams within dreamland, okay? Because now we're bringing in fairness, balance, and truth. We're in the halls of love and truth, okay? So now someone's going to spiritual prison because the Queen of Swords is one of the highest governors when it comes to spirituality. God's wife. Okay, so now we're looking at a situation where we're looking at King of Pentacles. Is probably looking at the Queen of Swords, maybe looking at investment, all right? Or the Queen of Swords is understanding there's a stuck situation. If you're looking at business, I don't know why, sorry, I've been interrupted. If you're looking at King of Pentacles, he's probably looking at Queen of Swords in a stuck situation when it comes to a foundation was built on false ground. We had godly, sparkling ideas to bring in generational wealth, but his King of Pentacles is looking at the situation with a different perspective when it comes to generation, when it comes to charity, when it comes to extortion, or when it comes to like someone being very curious of why somebody wanted this to be a missed opportunity. So then they're understanding because the ideas, the foundation of the ideas came from God. Because people don't believe in God. This is a come to God moment. This is a decision. Yeah, godly decision, man. Angels. This is a... People don't believe, man. When they have downloads, they just think it's just dreams. Where do you think it comes from? Come on, people. Have an open mind. You've got to have a different perspective. Illuminate the mind. Because now we're looking at what's above is below. We can bring heaven on earth, okay? So now the King of Swords is looking at what's above is below. But he's understanding that he has to be balanced to be a grounded masculine. So he's taming the beast with his feminine energy when it comes to him going out to go get his ground shit, to get his investments. Because he understands what's above is below, okay? So now he's raining down his ancestral money. So now whatever he gives away, he'll always have generational wealth. He can just keep giving, because I know with generational wealth, yeah, you can't keep it as you end up like Mr. Rockefeller looking all old and peeled out. No, you have to come to a part where you've got to be charitable to keep it moving. Remember, the wheel evolves, isn't it? Okay. So we're going within, we're working on the truth, nothing but the truth, and we're looking for the soul, all right? The soul purpose. When you follow intuition, you follow the soul purpose within yourself, okay? So now we're looking at different perspective when it comes to charity, when it comes to giving and take, okay? Somebody wants to come in very powerfully. They see the strength when it comes to equality, because something's coming to an end, all right? So now we're looking at maybe the King of Pentacles, or when it comes to a different perspective, when it comes to a person that's stuck, when it comes to charities, maybe a Taurus person, that's coming to an end. Because now you've got a Virgo person, a younger person maybe, that's coming to an end. They're missing out opportunities because maybe they went within and saw this unalivement or this ending when it comes to charitable stuff. Because it's all about God, don't care about people. Use your intuition. Higher priestess could be a tarot reader. We're looking at spiritual practices. And we understand that maybe a Sagittarius person, he's gone within, maybe this King of Swords has gone within, and ending, maybe given an allowance or donation or anything to someone's stuck situation. Because now he's saying, no, I can't help with people's burdens. Because you know what it is? Even though you might see your tax bill and you owe a tax bill, you think, okay, that person can help with my tax bill. But on the flip side, remember, you got a coin has two sides, isn't it? As much as you want to help someone with their tax bill, is you're also helping someone with their karmic debt. You can't help someone with their karmic debt. This is why people need to be more self-sufficient with their stuff. You can't help people with their karmic. It's their karmic debts. As much as you want to help people out with their donation or that, you've got to be careful how you're doing that, because you're creating your own karmic debt as well. So the angels are here helping this burden, all right? When it comes to Sagittarius person, it has to come to an end, all right? So someone's ending a burden because this team has come down to a tile moment. This team's rubbish, man. It's been highlights, crap. Forget it, finito. Forget it. Bombaya. Bye, 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 bye. So now we're looking at a situation, maybe looking at a past situation or a memory. Because now we're looking at maybe the higher priestess, higher than the Pope. So the King of Pentacles is looking at maybe investing, or be wanting to be grounded with the Queen of Swords that they think is a tarot reader. The mysteries of like intuition, mysteries of like spirituality. So maybe the King of Pentacles wants to come in because they probably like these memories of this Queen of Swords. or the King or Queen of Swords understands that they come from a past life, all right? Because this could be the divine masculine, divine feminine. But the Queen of Swords is in her masculine energy, probably. So you look at a foundation for the King of Swords. The King of Swords has found his foundation. And it's going to be very successful for him. He's going for a promotion. Because he went for a tower moment. And he understands if he goes within, he can make himself very abundant. Because maybe there was a lie. There's a lie. When it comes to God's foundation, there was a lie. All right. So then you're looking at a foundation. Maybe this is Leo, because you've got heavy Leo down here as well. The Leo lion, okay, on the foundation of maybe God's dream. Okay, to have the Leo at the foundation. Okay. So then you can have a foundation being very successful when it comes to the willpower of the King of Swords. Because the King of Swords understands maybe he had to end with an earth sign person. All right. Or he had to end to be a strong, powerful, independent person when it comes to self-sufficiency. Maybe he wants to end being single, but he's been conflicted about it because he was a burden for a while. But it's been on his mind because maybe he'd been watching a Pisces person as well. Someone feels conflicted about being alone. You know what it is? I think he's saying the ending of the... Someone's worried about ending. Why? A Sagittarius and a Leo feminine, maybe. And a Libra, they can't take care of themselves. They can't. It's not going to happen. What's this? No way. That's what I'm saying. This, I can't believe it. That's what I'm saying. And not today. But... the devil is never too far from a Queen of Pentacles. No one can't tell me Genevieve Nigel ain't no fucking devil. No one can't tell me that, man. You can never convince me no other way. No, 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 no. Because it's funny, earth sign, ending, perspective. God said he don't want Genevieve near his money, his book, ideas, nothing. Whatever she talks, you got to get it back. Now, can we go forward? It's about the King of Swords now. King of Swords probably looking at ending a marriage, maybe with a Sagittarius person. He's being very blunt. This card modes on my masculine. I love when he's blunt, man. Oh, my days. So maybe someone's secretly being blunt about a conflict. King of Wands. Don't you start. He's probably re-traveling. He's happy on his pathway. He's got insight into a Wheel of Fortune that he's the Emperor. So he's working on maybe love choice with a battle with an Aquarius person. Taking a leap of faith. Wish fulfillment. Yeah, you better be prepared for that fight, Mr. King of Wands. You think I'm joking? Oh, let's see now. Maybe he should be a comedian. Maybe he should play Richard Pryor. Mr. Bloody Comedian. Okay, so now I'm looking at a conflict that's been a burden. But God is helping you if you use your intuition with all your burdens, okay? Because somebody wants to let go of the burden, man. I said, you know what? Do you know what it is? I got called today for a reading. I had to channel somebody's parent. And overall, the dad was saying, stop kind of like staying in situations for peace sake, for peace. When you think it's peace sake, it's not. It's creating a conflict. And some of you might have past issues with your parents that's passed over. Trust me, because of the way the world's been built, some of them, I'm not excusing everyone's behavior, they're very remorseful, that they're trying to help you. This is probably why some of you keep thinking about your parents, especially if they pass over, because they're trying to push messages to you to say, I'm sorry, I want to try and help you. That's their karmic debt. They have to come back to help you on your burdens. Do you understand? All right? God don't come in. He didn't bring us here to have burdens, you know. So now you're looking at maybe a romantic suggestion with a water sign person, or maybe unrequited love. He's walking into happiness, man. He's riding into his happiness. He's thinking about this burden on his way. He was curious, but no. He said, hey, he's going to the Queen of Cups, man. He said, no. On his head, he feels like he feels this burden, this conflict, or is his foundation holding back. It's more of a burden. he'll create more echoes around, and he's going to be thinking, why am I creating more echoes? Why? Because you're holding on to an energy you've got to let go of. There's no point staying in something for the sake of peace. That's madness. That's madness, because all you're going to be doing is creating a bigger bug. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. That's the worst thing people can do. Or let me just stay in a situation just to keep the peace, because I don't want that person to be unhappy. That's madness. That means you're making yourself unhappy. So that you're creating your own burdens. No, if that person's not happy with what I say when I do my delivery, oh well, if you don't like it, you know where the door is. Don't create burden for people, man. God never put no one on it for no burden. Queen of Cups. Maybe he's fed up of holding back now. Yeah, he wants to spread love. King and Queen of Cups. Yeah. King of Swords, you sneaky beaky Becky. God said, yes, I want to balance out the situation. So you're looking at holding back or holding on to a new love that you've been thinking about for Earth Angel and with God. So then we look at the King and Queen of Cups when they look at messages to each other. Making a decision about a Two of Cups that went into an indecision. Do you understand? Because the devil, when we take Queen of Pentacles, man, you are really the devil, boy. Never mind. Never mind. She's at home heartbroken in fear. Never mind. Serves you right. Serves you right. The devil card, man. Hey, let me tell you something, right? Switching the story. Sorry, King and Queen of Swords. And I know you're thinking about your Queen of Cups. He's balanced now. I'm proud of you, man. He's grounded now. That's good, because he never had. That's good. He likes it. Listen. Hey, let me tell you something. Changing the subject. Adi Wali's book. Whatever he does, he's gonna be fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. He's gonna be so good. Imagine that. The devil, you know. Every card. It's not even like that. She can't even deny it. Oh, Genevieve Nigel, man. You are the devil's picnic for truth. You can't even deny that. Especially just hide from now. Especially just say, where's baby Jane from now? Where's baby Jeannie? She gone. Good. Finito. Okay, change the subject. So when you go within yourself and you tear down your foundation that wasn't built on safe ground for you, then you start creating. Someone's using their intuition now to create a tower that's going to be more on a solid foundation. So now someone's looking at investing in creativity, because now they feel more versatile to recreate from the foundation. Because now the King of Swords feels like it was a challenge with this fire sign person or having sparkling ideas, but he feels like he wants to run into this challenge. He actually wants to run into this challenge. He sees his resolution, especially when God is your foundation. So maybe as well, another scenario, it feels like God just jumped over and said, no, jumped over this head and said, no. Queen of Swords, go and get the original stuff back. Go and get it, man. Go and save my son. Yay, I've got signs for you. Go and fetch. Queen of Swords said, I'm going, man. And God said, yeah, well done. Yes, go and get that karmic. Yes, Queen of Swords said, I'm on my way. Got a different perspective now, okay, about a challenge. That was a stuck situation when it comes to God sparkling ideas. Because now someone feels as if maybe a Gemini person or Pisces person is a merit, okay, to ending this donation that was going to an earth sign person, or maybe a Sagittarius person. Maybe they feel like on time, just got out on time before things got worse. Okay, so they're looking at goodness. They feel really good. So now we're going more into meditation. Okay, because now we're going to start honoring God. All right, you have to start idolizing God. Okay, and no, the masculine is not obligated to me. Okay, because he's done such a lot of things for me as well by the soul. Because someone's very stubborn. Maybe he feels like Sagittarius person, when he looks into it, when he looks at his emotions, he feels like the burden of a Sagittarius is selfish. Or maybe he's looking at his own damn self, his own emotions. Too damn selfish. Take it as it resonates. Being arrogant. But more time, arrogancy sometimes also comes from a fire sign person. Looking at gaining. See, he's gaining momentum. He's gaining a profit by more opportunities now. He's come to a good conclusion when it comes to gaining from original idea from God. Do you understand? So he sees this challenge, but he also sees a resolution. Why? Because the King of Swords is balanced, okay? And he has his information to make lots of transformations using his intuition, because what's above is below. So now he's gaining instead of getting pains in the reins. Now he's getting gain of profit, and he feels fit, and he feels abundant, he feels grounded, he feels ready to make a move. Yeah, he feels very grounded. Queen of Swords looking at, maybe someone's looking at an investment for the Queen of Swords when it comes to her original ideas, sparkling ideas from God. But it was compromised. It was compromised, man. But now someone's trying to make an agreement or resolution. Maybe the King of Pentacles. He's making consideration. He saw this compromise of this promise. Just like with myself, my masculine promised me, his soul promised me, as soon as farming is finished, I'm coming. He promised me that. So someone compromised that situation, all right? So they're looking at agreement. Or maybe someone's looking at reconciliation, because now maybe someone feels very grounded, okay? Because now the King of Swords feels like he can tame his beast within himself, because he feels very grounded to take on any challenge. Look, he's ready, man. You bet mine he don't burst Usain Bolt's record. Yeah, he said, yeah. Oh, what did I say? He said, yes, I'm going to bust that record. I'm adventurous, man. I got that passion. I'm ready to travel now. Look at him. He said, away with the compromise, and I'm done with the madness. He said, yeah, I'm done. He wants to turn his back from like the burdens. He's happy. Look at him, ready for an adventure. He's ready. Look, he's got that passion. Yes, he wants to travel. He wants to explore. Okay, he feels very good now. It feels like a human he feels like a soul having a human experience. Why? Because he understood, he learned something, maybe about equal give and take, a Taurus single person. It's a learning lesson. It's about life. Remember, this is Earth School. We're here to graduate from our flaws, okay? So you can ascend joyfully higher to God. Look at him pointing up to God. Yes, baby. The merit, see, to God. God is the merit. Do you understand? So as long as we have patience and we learn from Earth School, from our experiences, we'll understand we're training to get our ass back to heaven. After we had fun, we're meant to like children, we're meant to have fun, man, but not immature. So someone's stopping someone's burden. Yeah, he said, I'm stopping that. No, that bun down, stagnation, gone, stagnation, bye. You're going to spiritual prison to go and see the cellmates. Yeah, he said, I'm done. Yeah, he said, get ready. Look at him, get ready. See him? Yeah, I was stubborn. He said, shut up, V. Because sometimes you just get on my nerves. Third party person. He said, yeah, no, you're going to cuss me out. Yeah, enemy, you're too fast. He said he learned about Taurus person, third word P person, was a proper enemy through flirtatiousness. So he said he's ready though. He's ready for romance. He's prepared. That's what I had in my dream as well. God was saying, I'm preparing you for Adiwali. I said, oh, okay, God. Go and tell your son to behave himself. That's what he needs to do. I said, God, your son is too damn spoiled. You spoil him too much. Leave him outside with the Karmics. God said, that's my son, you know. I said, listen. And God said, don't roll your mouth, you know, because remember, I can make you end right today. I said, all right, God, I'm sorry. But your son's rude. He's got no behaviour. He's got no damn behaviour. You spoil him too much, man. I don't care what God says. You spoil that boy too much. Way too much. Look how he's acting right now, like a spoiled old brat. He can stay outside. Yeah, someone's got a tower moment. Someone tried to gain someone's estate. They said, whatever, go sit down, little girl. There's now someone, the Queen of Cups, is thinking about planting a foundation. Maybe she's going into wealth, investments. She's looking at making projects as well. Maybe a real estate. Okay, because she understands she's got lots of options coming in her way. She could be an estate, real estate, something. And that's what probably King of Swords likes. She's very independent. She can just do her own thing. Yeah, she's probably going to buy my whole castle. Or an island. Yeah, trust me. Because I know she'll probably she's crazy. She's into the big things. She might look that's like myself. I might not look like blah blah blah, but trust me, see when it comes to my husband, he's getting an island, he's getting everything. You men are gonna be so like, oh my god, I need to behave myself to find myself a woman like that. Yeah, you fucking better. Goals. We're looking at goals, agreements, reconciliations, considerations, hidden feelings. Okay, we're looking at going forward and holding on. To having a vow with God, okay? So we don't be homeless from the self. Remember, your self is the home. You don't want to have a shell, as you'll be homeless. Just your soul will be homeless. You'll be begging for donations. That's what you'll be doing, people. So don't do that. And thank you for your support as well. Actually, thank you for making me express myself as well. I know it's been a bit awkward. I like to draw this memory, actually. But we look at glutton, man. We've got evidence that someone was wearing a mask. So there was a conflict. We used the tarot because God told me to pick up your tarot because someone's doing rituals. That's their blessings and rituals. Nah, man. With a team of people, you don't have to behave yourself. God is coming. Behave yourself. Okay, compromise from a promise. Oh, treasure. There you go. You're a treasure, my darling. We're going into abundance. We're going into value. We're going to enrichment. A Queen of Swords. Could be a tarot reader. Could be coming from a past life, right? I myself, God told me I invented tarot cards. Oh, yeah, I did. And I got a reading from Pamela Coleman-Smith. I did. She gave me the star card. Yeah, she did. Hey, someone trying to rob a Leo person. Oh, my days, for their foundation. Yes, trying to rob God's son, not? Yes. You didn't realize. Someone's gifted. A Leo person trying their foundation. But this person's looking back at gifts that they were robbing. Because this masculine is very gifted. So they were friends, maybe. That used to relax together. But they were looking at homelessness. Yeah, your soul's going to be homeless now. Begging for donations. That's what your soul will be doing now, boy. Robbery. Somebody's robbing a Leo person. They thought they'd have success. They looked at it as an adventure, but no, we're going to learn from this experience, okay? Because now their training is in a pure raining. Yeah, raining the pain from your training. For now, you're stressed under the dress. That's your pressure. Now you got a lack of sleep, maybe. Lack of sleep, no, never mind. Earth sign person over a Leo person. Why? Unaliveness and harm, all that. These people are cartel that can't tell how to be a bad girl. Don't be a bad girl on people's resources. That's madness. That's even mad. That's fragments of someone's imagination. How can you start a fight or want to be a leader in a mob or a cartel, but you rely on other people for resources when it comes to people, things, and places? That's madness. Even energy, money, everything. That's mad. Only thing you could do is roll your mouth. Why? Because I'm famous. I got money. Shut up, man. Idiot. Idiots, man. Idiots. Someone's got a headache. Someone's under pressure. Lack of sleep. Not earth sign person of a Leo because he's too strong. Live and unlearn. Yes, learn about earth sign person, their foolishness. So now you're looking at stress under the dress. Never mind. Your trees won't be blowing nowhere, my girl. No, it won't. Withdraw. There you go. Withdraw. Withdraw from this fucking earth sign person. She's an idiot. She's an idiot. She's an arsehole. Hey, disturbance. She's disturbed, man. With a fucking fragment of ideas. She's going to spiritual prison for entrapment. Yeah, and you feel ill not? You're going to be alone. Good. That's your luck from your imagination. All right, can we move on? This is about to kill swords. Come. Hey, kill swords. What are you saying to me? He said he has a wish to be alone for a while. He has to put his head together. He might look like he's a bit stubborn, but he's preparing himself for a romance towards his Queen of Cups. He wants it to be right this time. He wants victory. He doesn't want to run in like that. Do you know what I mean? He just needs time to gather his thoughts. But he's still wishing to, like, develop something towards this Queen of Cups. He just doesn't want to go wrong this time round. He just needs time to gather the thoughts. So he might look a bit selfish. Yeah, he said, I might look a bit selfish. She might be a little bit paranoia or a bit depressed. But I've got to get my mental ready. Because he's been through something so dark. You know what I mean? He just needs time out for a bit. So she might be a bit paranoid. And I might get double cussing. But he prefers the cussing. He just needs to get his head together. Yeah, well, I told you. He said, I just need a little bit of peace. And I don't know why you sound like fucking Adiwali as well. Hey, you see when that man's busy and he's got things to do? Listen. Oh, what was that saying again? Oh, he's so funny. Oh. I can't remember what he said, man. Oh, I can't remember what he said now. Glutton. Oh, somebody was glutton. Somebody was greedy. An alliance. Oh, Queen of Cups, man. This is another story. Good. Anyway, it's changed. Oh, she feels this pain. Ending earth sign glutton over someone's estate, a Leo's estate. Divine Feminine felt this. She said, get out. Get out. Get out. Out, 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 out. And you know what? And that's what I had in my dream, you know. Out, out, out. I told all of them, get out. Get out. And they're all frightened of me now. Oh, yeah. They may not tell you that, but they are. Yeah, I screamed at all of them. They was in a passage, in one room, over the table. I told them all to fuck off. Get out. Leave him the fuck alone, bro. Leave him the fuck alone. Let him stand on his own forever if he wants to. But make sure you've got good intentions around him. If not, leave him alone. Leave him alone. So this Queen of Cups. Why you got clutter, man? Queen of Cups. That's why it's... Okay, there's another scenario. A Virgo person. A Virgo person is frightened of their mum. She's 2-time clotting. A Virgo person is frightened of a mother figure. She brings too much conflicts. And they're frightened. He's afraid to speak. Sounds, maybe he thinks his mother's glutton. Or his stepdad. Or a son. Someone's son is too glutton. Could be a Virgo person of this woman. Just conflictions. All right, remember, walk in love, talk in truth. Love you guys. Bye.